Welcome back to Stock Talk Trades. We're going to be looking at the total market of the altcoins, which is basically Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's really what I'm going to be basing this market off of. So don't get your all panties in a bunch because I didn't include your favorite crypto. But because Bitcoin usually covers everything and Ethereum's the second biggest. So that's what I'm going off of. But before we get into this video, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away $100. If you're interested in winning that, all you got to be doing is subscribe and stay tuned. And let's jump right into this video. We're looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart. I'm actually going to move this up to a monthly chart just to really check on the overall trend of the market. So we are using the Fibonacci, using the Fibonacci extensions on the 50% level. We are still above that on the monthly chart, which is good. We are respecting it. So I'm not too, ideally we want to hold this. This could be the reversal candle. But again, the sellers brought it up, or the buyers brought it up, the sellers brought it straight back down. So that's not a good sign necessarily. We're going to go ahead and hop back into this weekly time frame. Again, we can see that we're still right above at that 5%, and 50%. Excuse me, guys. We have two indecision candles. So either this could be a continuation pattern. So a bear flag / continuation, two indecision candles. We don't know what's going to happen here. Again, this is not really an indecision candle yet because it hasn't closed yet. We have 1 day and 2 hours left. So if this closes just like this, we have two indecision candles. And I believe by the end of next week, we will either the next 2 weeks, we will find out what the market's going to do. If we're going to pull back all the way down to 20,000, or if we're going to break up and push up, we could still pull back and find support around 30,000, around this 50 SMA. So that's still a very, very doable possibility. On the daily chart, again, see the next 2 weeks, we have, I believe, we could be in here for another 9 days. So it will be within the next 2 weeks, we will figure out what will happen with the market. It will break out of this pattern and we will figure out what's going to happen. We are currently riding this 21 EMA, and this is not looking good because we have a reverse ABC pattern, a rundown, pullback, and a continuation move. Usually what this happens is we actually pull back and we consolidate, and this 21 EMA actually catches up and squeezes it out of there. So we are on this trend line. If we break down this trend line, I do expect us to pull back to at least $30,000. If not, maybe $25,000, and then that $20,000 mark. If we do pull back that far, which again, I don't have a crystal ball, I can't look. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Ideally, I would like to actually pull up to the $48,000 level in order for us to be considered really in an uptrend, because I got this because I actually used Fibonacci extensions here at that 47,000 or 47.6 thousand. So I wanted to break above this 50% level and hold this level before it actually continues up, and I'm actually like confident with this move to the upside. I don't give a fuck what the prices are. Look, all this red, you know what that tells me? That just shows me that it is on sale. So that's all it is. Don't think of it like money. Think of it like how many coins you have. Don't look at the actual price. So for Bitcoin, it's been the next 2 weeks, we will figure out what's going to happen to the total market. I'm extremely excited because if it goes down, I buy a shit ton. If it goes up, I make a shit ton. So either way, it's going to be perfect. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at Ethereum here. On the monthly chart, we have an indecision candle, and we just opened up and could potentially have another indecision candle. Again, we still have 25 days left, so this candle could do anything. So either this could be a fat reversal candle, possibly back to 1400, or a continuation candle. We do need a good pullback, so I do expect Ethereum or the altcoins maybe to lag behind Bitcoin just a little bit, because we said Bitcoin's going to consolidate for a couple weeks, and this would be like a week behind what Bitcoin does. So I do have some high expectations for altcoins, and even if we did pull back a little bit, we're still above this 50% level. And if we go ahead and duplicate that, we have that around $6,400. Go ahead and take a peek at Ethereum. So excuse me, on the weekly chart. Again, we can see that Fibonacci level. We did find support right off the 21 EMA and potentially the 50% Fibonacci level. I want to actually continue to push up here and actually break this trend line. We can get back to that later in the video when we look at the daily chart. But we had a strong pullback, and if we're gonna jump to the daily chart now. Excuse me. So again, I think we're building an ascending triangle here, and what could be happening is that we're actually forming a this needs to be up a little bit more. So if we break that $3,000 level, I do expect us to be continuation and uptrend up to that $6,400 level. So I'm excited for that. We're going to hit our head-ons on a few things. We have a small resistance at 3,500. And then that 4,000 is going to be a psychological resistance, and then that all-time high. And then again at 5,000 psychological resistance, 550 psychological, 6,000 psychological, and then that price target of 640 or 6,400. I do think if we do come up and hit 6,400, I do believe we'll come up and hit 6,500 just because that's a psychological barrier. If we go ahead and take a peek at this current price action, we can see that we are making higher lows, indicating that we are in a ascending triangle. What we can do here is actually, wait for the bounce off this trend line. So again, there's today, and then I expect us tomorrow to have a good green day. We'll pull back, and then I expect us to break out and hit our heads on that $3,000 level. And if we break that and find resist or support on it, we could potentially see us running up to that $6,400 level. Again, Ethereum, I'm actually not holding many Ethereum, and I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that, but you know, I could care less because I don't think that these have enough potential for me. I think all of these have better potential. And obviously, so besides obviously these three and this one. But anyways, you guys get the point. That engine still has a lot of potential. So the whole market's down today. Actually, what's hitting H-bar is actually getting hit the hardest right now, and Chainlink. So I'll be making videos about those later today. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. It helps the channel out, and you can stay up to date on your favorite cryptos. If you guys want to find the best stocks to trade every single day, you know, as a professional day trader, there are multiple scanners that we can use that cost $2,000 a year. And with our newsletter, we send out those $2,000 scanners every single morning. So you don't have to pay for them at all. It is absolutely free. You get our morning watch list. You get those scanners. You get any news. So this is all coming from a six-figure trader. So don't be shy. Hit the link down below for the alpha newsletter, and you got this. So love you guys. Peace.